There are some moments in life where you really think, how did I get here? Can't believe it. Just a Ford Mustang in the garage. Junaid, who has gotten in touch with me, who's the owner of this car, basically reached out, was like, listen, you worked on my friend's BMW Z4, which is where I did the ambient light. He was really impressed with what I did and said, well, I've got a Mustang that I wanted some work getting done to, ambient lights, as well as, you know, changing over the headlights and a couple of bits and pieces like that. It's really cool that he's not just going for a complete restoration with this car. He's actually going for a bit of a resto mod, I guess is the best way to put it. The car's just been dropped off to me a little while ago. It's pretty late right now, so I'm not going to dive straight into working on the car. I thought I'd come out, have a look around, get my head right with a few bits and pieces, and then I can look into the rest. Pretty awesome to be able to work on one for now. But the car is definitely a working project. It's his dream car, and he's going to keep working on it and making it his own, which you have to give credit for because not many people do that, and it's pretty nice to see a car like this getting done like that. So it's an inline six. Probably try and find something about it online in terms of how much power it has. Old school carburetor, air filter. So I'm guessing the carb is just under here somewhere. I don't even know if this car has ABS. I don't think it does, but you have to brake a mile beforehand. I'm pretty sure it's on drums. But right, let's have a quick look inside the car. You've got the one side mirror here. Oh, I love that, how you have to open the door. It's got some chrome bumpers to get fitted on for the front and rear. It's kind of an open booklet in terms of what I'm going to be doing with the car. He's basically said it's up to me. He finds it really dark in here when he is driving around, so he's just like, I just need a little bit of life brought in. So I'm going to be looking at this ambient lighting to the doors, as well as somewhere on the dash. It's got a few other bits and pieces as well. So we've got a center console piece here. I think this is the seat backing from passenger seat. There's some more wiring looms here as well. So you jump into the car. Yep, it is a manual. So you got the three pedals down here. You can hardly see anything in the camera because it is quite dark. It's just got some like footwell lights going on. That's the extra temperature gauge that it's got put on. I don't think the old one works. This is the 4-speed manual. So you've got reverse, first, look at the throw, that's second, and that's third. Apparently it does 140. I don't know if I'd ever feel comfortable going anywhere near that speed. What I've also found out is inside here, where the glove box is, that's where the hazard lights are. That's how you turn on the hazards. That's just so awesome. He's got a different center console that I think goes in place, but I'm not sure how that fits, to be honest. I think it just kind of sits over on top of all of this. We'll figure that out later. This steering wheel though, this is cool. This is really cool. I might get something like this for the E30 now. I love that horn. I'll show you guys some things, some other cool little things. So that's the heater control. And that's to control the left hand side heater, temperature, right hand side, I think, or is that say off? I'm not sure actually. And that's how you change the temperature apparently. That's how you turn the lights on, which is actually the same as the E30, but this is how you turn the wipers on. Don't know if you guys noticed that, it's no rev needle. Let's look at the next part. Oh, this is so cool. That's so cool. You just close it up like this. You've got the window wipers, which is really nice. And this is how you open the door. You pull it downwards. Another cool little thing is to move the seat forward, you just lift it up and it just moves forward. That's it. Gotta love an old school Mustang. This is a 1966 Mustang and it just looks awesome. I don't care how it drives. I don't care if it's not fast enough. Look at it. Look at me now. Look at me now. I can't wait to see how it looks. Just to get it out on the road and just get some shots of it driving. So everyone, how I'm gonna go about doing this video is just kind of documenting it bit by bit, whatever's going on. I'm just going to try and basically tackle the car as best as I can. It's Ramadan right now, so I'm fasting. I got the car during the week, so I have work during the day. Then I'm basically shattered, completely depleted of energy. Break my fast, then I'm more shattered because now my body's like, oh, where's all this food coming from? And then I have to get the energy after doing all my prayers to work on this car. Couple of cool things that the owner has given to me. I've got these headlights that are going to be put on. From what I can see, it looks like as though it's just a direct plug and play. There's no extra wiring harness provided with this. So that's kind of good. Should be quick little installation need to be done. And then I'm probably going to look at changing over the front bumper today and maybe start on the rear bumper. But I'm going to try and get the front end done now, and then going from there, be able to look at doing the interior next and getting all the ambient lighting done there. Let's just jump right into it. First doing the indicator bulb, which is basically just 2 screws. Remove that, remove the cover and take the bulb out. So I've got some good news at the moment. I've been able to figure out some of the wiring for this Mustang. It's definitely very, very, very old. If I was the owner, I would basically look at changing as much of the wiring loom as I can, and I'm definitely going to recommend that to him. This front indicator looks like it's had some wiring work done before, because there's an exposed earth here. That has another earth point going all the way over to here inside. I'm guessing they thought that it was a fix, when actually this bulb holder is actually the problem, and that's why the indicator is not working properly. The bulb, you actually can't take it out. I don't really want to break that or anything like that. What I have realized about this headlight is, so the white is for the angel eye and the yellow is for the amber. So you got the earth to this indicator slash side light bulb here. It's got 2 of these black wires going to it. So one of them is for the indicator and the other one is for the side light. So you got to wire the indicator one to the yellow and the other one to the white, and that way the headlight will work exactly as you intend. So I'm basically going to do that on this side, just get the wiring I'm gonna try and find the wiring as close as I can to the back here and just kind of connect it up. And then I gotta do the same on this side. But this casing and stuff like that is completely stuck, but hopefully, like I said, I should be able to find the wiring over here and, you know, work that around here and not have to take that completely off. So that's the first update, which is the first kind of good moment for me. Once I get this done, I'm going to probably look at changing over the front bumper bit by bit. We'll get there, and this will be a big transformation between the car. So let's see how it goes. I'm just going to mess around with the headlight now. So I got the 2 wires soldered and joined up over here. Very hard to solder with old wiring. These old black wires are just basically awkward, so I had to sand them down, get a nice fresh patch, and then solder it up. Thread it through. There's a little bit of a hole just underneath here, which kind of leads up to here. So I used the good old large cable tie and just connected up these 2 now. So the one with the black wire is the one with for the indicator, so the switchback. And this one is just for the angel eye. Put some tape around it just to make sure they don't touch each other or anything. And ideally I should have put one of the protective covers over it, which I'm gonna actually try to get on. Quick little update. So as you guys saw on the other side, I did it kind of from the wiring behind the indicator bulb slash side light bulb. But this time I'm actually able to work on the wiring in the little headlight housing. That side has already been played around with by someone in the past, so it's kind of a little bit of an awkward one, but this side is a good example. Hopefully, if you're going to be doing this yourself, this is a good example of how to do it. So I noticed that this black 2 wires go all the way down to the bottom and it's connected to this. So this wire is actually for the indicator and this part is for the side light. So I'm just going to basically splice into here, be able to connect up to them, and then just connect this back up here within this. But it's a lot shorter of a cable to connect to the headlight, so that would be nice and sorted. So gonna quickly get that done. Then I'll basically have both the headlights on. I don't really want to play around removing that too much, rather just leave that in place and not damage anything. Then the headlights will basically be on. So I thought I'd show you all something very quickly so that you get a better understanding of how this fits. So if you're like me, you might be thinking, oh, well, exactly which way does this go on? You got the writing at the top here, which kind of helps, but the other key thing is these points here. There's 3 tabs and they slot into each spot here, here, and here. So that's one way to make sure you're putting it into the right place. And then you just got to get the rest of it connected up. As you guys have already seen, it's already been connected now, so I just got to put everything back on and we're good to go with the headlights. What do you all think? I actually think in person this looks ridiculous. Once we get the front bumper changed to the chrome one as well as the rear one, it is going to add a bit more contrast. I do quite like how it looks in black, but at the end of the day, the owner gets to decide what the car looks like. It does look like it could do with the full respray and stuff. You can see some of the paint chipping away. I don't know what kind of paint was applied onto it before. It doesn't look like it was primered and painted on the best of ways, but that looks so clean. I've left the protective films on for the time being. I'll probably take them off later on, so you get a nice sort of crispy moment. ASMR going on there. Trying to wait before everything is done. That's what it's looking like right now. Here's a quick little clip of what it actually all looks like, so let's go. So everyone, that took a lot longer than I thought it would with regards to installing the headlights. I wanted to show a bit more detail of what I was having to go through and stuff like that. So that's kind of why it ended up a little bit long. And plus I had to show you guys around the Mustang at the beginning. Love this car. Absolutely love it. But yeah, so with regards to the rest of the install now, I think I'm going to look at picking up with the front and rear bumper in the next video and taking it from there really. So hopefully you did enjoy this enough to give the video a like and consider subscribing to join the rest of the journey, not just with this car, but all the other projects that I have going on. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. So for now, peace out and I'll see you later. Bye.